Should we just get some immediate reaction with Charlie Peters, our national reporter here? Charlie, for the first time we are now hearing reputable reporting that there are deaths involved.
Yes, Tom, one member of the public has died, a second fighting for their life, according to Manchester Evening News. And they're also confirming and reporting what Andy Burnham had said earlier, and that is that the suspect is dead. Now, previously, we had been told that 4 people were injured in this incident. There was no discussion or understanding on the extent of their injuries. However, footage circulating online appeared to show one person motionless, surrounded by blood, and a witness at the scene soon after told GB News that they saw one body being covered and another being attended to by paramedics. So the Manchester Evening News reporting that one person has died and a second is fighting for their life, and that the offender in this case, to borrow a term from Andy Burnham, is dead. We're also expecting that the hospitals in Greater Manchester are on lockdown, and armed police are still at the cordon just off the Middleton Road where this major incident has occurred, and the police are responding to what they're describing as a marauding terror attack, a stabbing and also a car ramming incident which has left to one member of the public sadly dying and a second member of the public fighting for their life.
Charlie, thank you for that very latest news there. Now, we are going to play you some footage from the scene. We have to put this warning in front of it. It's very distressing footage. Some viewers may be distressed by what's to come.
We are only going to show it once, so yeah, apologies if you're going to be upset, but we think it's important to show you. Let's have a look.
They've killed him. No, they've killed him. Hell, Lucas.
Everybody else, get back! If you're not involved, move back! Get away! Somebody stay with Casualty! Everybody else, he has a ball! Go away!
He's got a bomb on him! He's got a bomb! Mate, he's got a... Man, he's got a bomb on his jacket, mate! He's trying to go in his... Now! He's got bombs on him!
Yeah, that was footage of the incident at the Heaton Park synagogue this morning. As I said, it was distressing footage, so I apologise if you were upset by that, but we thought it was important to illustrate. It's just an ordinary suburban street, people walking past, people naturally filming things with their mobile phones these days, but a horrific news day.
Yeah, let's get some more on this this footage with Charlie Peters. I mean, just extraordinary to hear that gunshot and also those words, he's got a bomb on him.
And that's the key line, isn't it, Tom? And it's not being confirmed if the device that was on the man was authentic, if it was operational, or if it was there just for show. But a source at the scene soon after reported seeing a device with wires on them, and it would be standard operating practice for firearms officers to take that shot even if there was no direct threat to life from previous actions such as stabbing or car ramming, because there would have been a risk that the offender, in this case this suspect, could have activated that device and caused even further damage. So that would have been the police action taking place there. We have of course seen this in previous incidents where there have been marauding terrorist attacks in London in 2017 at the Fishmongers Hall attack. In that case, firearms officers from City of London Police and the Met did fire rounds at that suspect because a device, or what appeared to be a device, was seen on his body. Now, in this case, we don't know if there was a viable device or if it was just there to cause further panic and fear, and also potentially to inspire the police to carry out this shooting. But of course, in 2019, we had Usman Khan wearing that fake device, which led to firearms officers taking that shot. We're just hearing now from some breaking news here from Greater Manchester Police. They can now confirm that 2 people have died following the major incident outside the Heaton Park Hebrew Congregation Synagogue. A third person, believed to be the offender, was shot by Greater Manchester Police firearms officers. He's believed to be deceased. Now, it cannot currently be confirmed due to safety issues surrounding suspicious items on his person. That would be referring to the device that our witness saw on the offender. But the bomb disposal unit has been called and is currently at the scene. 3 other members of the public remain in a serious condition. So 2 people, very sadly, have died following this major incident, and 3 others remain in a serious condition.
Thank you very much, Charlie. OK, let's go straight to GB News North West of England reporter Sophie Roop, who is live on the scene for us.
Well, good afternoon to you both. An incredibly harrowing and difficult day here in Manchester. What should have been the most holy day of the Jewish calendar, Yom Kippur, has now been blighted by this horrific terrorist incident. You're hearing there from our national reporter, Charlie Peters, the breaking news that has come in the last few minutes from Greater Manchester Police, them confirming that 2 people have died following this major incident, and a 3rd person, a man believed to be the offender, was shot by GMP firearm officers, that he is also believed to be deceased, and that 3 other members of the public remain now in a serious condition. So just to reiterate, 2 members of the public have sadly lost their life. We believe the offender has also died, shot dead by GMP, and that 3 are also in a serious condition. Now, you showed that footage a few moments ago, and of course, you're right to put that warning on it. I saw that footage this morning on social media, and it is harrowing. It is incredibly difficult to watch, but I also think it's right that we show it to give people a sense of what happened here today. You can't see behind the camera, but there are dozens of people gathered here, both press and members of the local community, who have come out. They've perhaps seen some news lines breaking. They perhaps even heard the ruckus if they live on this particular street. They've come out to see exactly what's going on, and that is exactly what that offender was hoping to do when they came to the Heaton Park synagogue this morning. They hoped to inspire fear, and they hoped to cause terror for this local community on, of course, a particularly important day in the Jewish calendar. Now, in that footage, you can see and you can hear a member of the public shout that the offender has a bomb. Now, as Charlie was rightly saying there, that is yet to be confirmed by Greater Manchester Police, and of course we've had a witness on the scene this morning saying they could see wires, but that is something that perpetrators of terror often do. We're yet to have that confirmed, whether it was a legitimate bomb threat. They often wear false devices, perhaps, in order to spread more discord and spread more fear as they arrive on the scene. Of course, as I say, this is something that is continuing to develop. I'm hearing from my team in the newsroom that a casualty bureau has been opened at midday, and anyone who needs any support, anyone who needs any information, can contact them via a phone number or online. So that's a casualty bureau now being opened in order to support members of the local community, those perhaps who've been impacted in this attack.